Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Let's get into today's video. So today we're going to be talking about Summer House Martha Vineyard episode 3. So season 1 episode 3. Now let's get into it. So first things first, apologies for it being a little late. Your girl was so busy this week. Like, I actually had an interview. I got the job, by the way. But yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, it's been such a busy week this week. And I just could not get a chance to record this for you guys. But I'm here now. So if you want to listen to what I'm saying, give this video a thumbs up and let's get into it. So the episode started with Jordan trying to understand what Phil was saying and what was going on in the house. So Jordan, of course, comes to him pretty calm and whatnot. Next thing, it escalates. Jordan is getting in his face, talking about him being a bee. I'm like, what is going on? It was very uncomfortable to watch. For me, I absolutely think Phil is an ass. And if you guys have listened to my previous episode, you already know I'm not here for him at all. But I didn't like the way Jordan was getting in his face, especially because I'm like, it's a little risky, honey. There's some men that will have no self-control and just do something that they should not and under no circumstances should be doing to a woman, okay? So, but I'm just like, girl, avoid that, please just get out of this man's face because you would not like if he got in your face. That's it. So that's my little 2 cents about that. Anyway, so there was a house meeting and Bria was saying that, so initially everyone was basically saying they didn't like Phil and Phil needs to leave and Phil has done some really shady things since he got here. Basically, there was almost a unanimous vote for Phil to live, right? So of course, now Bria is feeling some type of way. Bria is how Phil gonna leave when Mariah, that pushed me, is not leaving, okay? So Bria basically said that Mariah has to leave as well. So she voted for her to leave. Now, what was interesting was I was actually thinking that maybe Miss Jasmine would have actually just stepped up and said, oh, I don't think Mariah should leave. Or something but she didn't stick up for her girl at all. And yeah, I just think I personally, I don't think Mariah should have left, if I'm being honest. I think Mariah would have brought something to the show. I don't think that she should have left. Also, I felt like it was something that could have been squashed because watching back the episode where Mariah put those things on her, it wasn't an intentional push. It was just take your stuff, take your doggy stuff, as opposed to a push, sort of aggressive sort of thing. Now, in any event, when you are sort of having a disagreement with someone, don't touch them, don't get close. These are standard rules and whatnot. But I personally think that it shouldn't have been the point where Mariah would leave for that. But anyway, they said Mariah gotta go, okay? So Bria was the one that had to give Phil the message and basically say that you got to go, right? It was interesting how she was so direct. She did not even sugarcoat it or try to make him feel better. She was just you gotta go. And I'm like, okay. So security were, of course, there trying to help him get his bag. I'm like, yeah, you better pack up his ish. He hasn't even had a chance to settle in. But yeah, pack up his ish and let him go. I do not want to see this man on my screen. He's too childish for my liking. He gets to go. Over on the other side, Jasmine's called Mariah, wanted to have a conversation with her to basically say, girl, you got to go. So of course she's having a conversation with Mariah. I actually like how Jasmine was having the conversation with Mariah. She was very measured in the conversation. She was very respectful. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'm cool with that. That's what's up. Of course, Mariah was not pleased because Mariah was like, why are they having a conversation without her being involved? I actually think that Mariah should have been in the meeting to be able to speak up for herself. But I think the meeting was called with Phil in mind. And Mariah was just collateral damage because Bria saw the opportunity. Bria is like, if you're going to get my friend to leave, then I'm gonna make sure your bestie leaves as well. I think that is what it was. I don't think that Bria was scared or something that Mariah was going to hurt her or anything. I just think it was like a tit for tat situation. But let me know what you guys think about that. Did you guys think it was a tit for tat thing, or what did you guys think about that? Now let's talk about Shanice, because Shanice in this episode annoyed me. Do you hear me? She really annoyed me. So we all know Shanice is here for a good time, not a long time, okay? And Shanice has a crush on Amir. But then Amir has been so vocal about liking Jordan. So I don't understand what in the shady behavior that is. So Shanice is in the bathroom now. Amir knocked and she's like, oh, you can come in. And he's like, hell nah. I'm like, okay, smart man. Decides not to walk in. And so then Shanice comes out with her boobs out and she sees in front of Preston and Amir. I'm like, what are you doing? That is not cute. You know that Jordan and Amir have something going on. Like, it's odd for you to come out here with your boobs out. Like, that is giving desperate. And Amir did not stand here for it. He was like, I ain't falling for it. The first day I came in, I said I like Jordan, and that's who I care about. That is it. The other thing I mustn't forget about was that, can you believe that Amir was the one who put the doggy clothes in the washing machine? And so when things were heating up, why couldn't you say, I'm so sorry, guys, that was actually me, I didn't realize? Like, why couldn't you do anything? When they were voting for Mariah to go home, why couldn't you say, guys, I'm so sorry, I was the one that did that? No, that's giving B-ass ninja, okay? Like, why couldn't you speak up and say, I'm so sorry? When Mariah came onto Bria and was pissed off, you were in the corner. You could have said, Mariah, sorry, time out quickly. It was me. Okay, fine. They had that little spat going on. Why couldn't you then interrupt after the fact or something? And even when they were voting to get Mariah home, why couldn't you say, guys, I have something to tell you all. I'm so sorry. It wasn't intentional. I was the one. And if you then see the next day when he told them, they were all laughing and giggling about it. So they didn't really care. In my opinion, I feel like they just wanted to remove Mariah from the group. They did not particularly like Mariah. And also, they don't particularly like Jasmine, but they know they can't get rid of Jasmine. So they're like, let me get rid of Jasmine's ally in this house. That is what it's given. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree or disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section. That's what I thought anyway. The other odd thing that came up was that Alex was like to Shanice, oh, you don't know about you don't know about personal space. And then he starts talking about the fact that Shanice is his type, but he's very hesitant about getting to know her. Because he found out some rumors about her being a stalker, okay? So now I went to go and check out the article because, you know, I got to do my due diligence, honey. And it was given stalkerish. She was allegedly calling, I'm just saying allegedly just for allegedly sake, okay? She was allegedly calling this man multiple times, sending him messages. I read those text messages. She was constantly, it was like she was threatening that if he doesn't pick up, if he doesn't speak to her, she will go and out him about different things. It was giving blackmail. It was giving all sorts of raggedy ass things. Like, I would absolutely stay and run away from Shanice, girl. It was interesting how everyone was trying to be like, oh, she didn't really do that. And then she now said, oh, she did some of it. I'm like, girl, look at the person y'all are defending. And she can't even keep a straight face and defend herself. Like, she's out here like, guys, I did some of it. You sure did. You sure did, because those text messages, those calls ring absolutely true. They look like something that you did. It's the evidence is a lot. If you guys have not seen the article, go and check it for yourself. And then you decide and come let me know in the comment section below whether you actually feel like Shanice is innocent. To me, she is guilty, and as guilty as they come, okay? You know the other person that annoyed me this episode? Nick. Nick has been throwing it at anybody who is in a skirt, honey. He has been throwing it at Jordan. He's been throwing it at Shanice, throwing it at everybody. Like everyone, even Bria. Bria talks about how he was in her DMs. Jordan talks about how he was in her DMs. And Shanice talks about how he was in her DMs, okay? So Nick is in everybody's DMs. Like, who wants to date a man who is in everybody's DMs? I know that ain't me. Like, so I'm sure none of those girls will want to date anyone that is all up in their DMs. And then to find out that you're in 3 friends' DMs, like, come on, guy, have some class about yourself. Decide who you want to go with and stick to that. Like, it's given I'm community penis, free for all and whatnot. So anyways, the guys start asking him that, you know, if Jordan, like, comes onto him or whatnot, would he accept, and you know, would he take it? And he's like, no. And then he starts getting upset that people are asking him about whether or not he would say yes if Jordan put it on him. And I'm like, dude, you were sliding in all their DMs, but now you're trying to act brand new. Now you want to say you have a girlfriend. You are a liar. Yes, Nick, I'm talking directly to you. You are a liar. You are a liar. You must be, okay? Because explain to me how you have been in their DMs, but all of a sudden you have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend, Nick. This girlfriend that nobody knows but you. You have a girlfriend, Nick. It is a lie, honey. It is a lie. I don't believe it. I think it's because now that he's in these women's faces, he does not have the nerve to speak to them, to tell them he's interested in them. Also, he's interested in everyone and he knows nobody wants him. So it's better off for him to be like, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend. No, girl, you ain't got a girlfriend. You do not have a girlfriend. Stop with the cap. Anyways, as you guys can tell, I have really strong words for guys like him. Because, like, I've encountered guys who would do that. Like, for instance, there was this guy that was trying to move to me for the longest time, right? I said I wasn't interested. Please explain to me how he's calling me his sister. He said I'm his little sister. That's what he was saying to a girl that he was now trying to move to, that is my friend. That, oh, you know, she's my little sis. I said, me, you wanted to smash your little sis? You were trying to smash a little sis not too long ago, but now I'm your little sis. Like, why do people do that? You know, but yeah, I just don't like when people lie. You know, this is what you want. And this person said no. So why can't you say, oh yeah, you know, it was someone that I really wanted to talk to in the past, but you know, we just felt like we're not a good fit. Simple. Don't now be lying and saying I'm your little sis. Like, the audacity. Anyways, let's move on. Did you guys pick up on the fact that Shanice is so non-confrontational? Like, so when Alex was saying about how Shanice doesn't understand personal space, of course, she felt some type of way, but then she decided not to address it. And so everyone had to be psyching her to go and address it with Alex. So she went over to Alex now and was talking to him. And basically, the way she was handling it, it was like she did not even know how to have the conversation. Alex was just looking like, girl, what are you doing? And even I was like, girl, at this age, babes, like, and this is someone who used to be so non-confrontational. So I understand. I was very much an avoidant, non-confrontational person. So I get it. It's not the easiest thing to do. But girl, you're out here looking crazy, like trying to address something like that. Like, if you're going to address it, then address it. But yeah, she was not addressing it, honey. She was not addressing nothing. But yeah, those were the highlights of the episodes. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this episode. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and tap that bell for notifications. Also, if you guys are missing the live panel, we have the live panel for Real Housewives of Atlanta on Mondays at 5 p.m. EST. And we have the panel on Sundays for Love and Marriage Huntsville at 3 p.m. EST, and that is on Sundays. So you guys, please join us. And yeah, like, it is always so much fun just chatting with the other ladies and talking about the recap of the episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on there with us this Sunday and Monday. And today I'm going to be bringing out a lot of content, guys. So please subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please support your girl. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.